wow, I'll try one.
会讲国语吗？
Very tasty. They also have these statues here.
Well, you look Chinese from behind. This is my brother. This is my sister.
So nice, goes right down the back of your throat. Look at that one there, the white one. I've never seen geese like that before. Hi, dog. We are here with our Chinese farmer friend. Wow, nice. Whoa. Oh, wow, look at that. And he wasn't wrong. This is ready to eat right now. Ni hao. Hello. How are you? Ni hao YouTube. Today we are at Songzhou. Songzhou is the Hakka people's port where most Hakka Chinese people went from China to Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand, Singapore hundreds of years ago to work and start a better life. And this is the main section where they left. And they left from this river to the ocean to then travel to those countries. Isn't that fascinating? So we're going to be learning a lot about that today. So be right beside us and let's learn. Let's learn. Do you want to show everyone this sign over there? Yeah, let's run and see. So we just arrived and we saw this. It's super cool. Sydney, London. So this is where all of these cities are, Kuala Lumpur and Jakarta. It doesn't really make sense though because it's pointing in the wrong direction. But this shows how far each of these places are from this point. So yeah, super cool. So you can see here, these are the old cranes that they used to use to load cargo into the ships. And this is what they use for one of the old ports. So they're actually revitalizing this area. So the reason why I asked our guide Kelly to take us here is I was super interested because a lot of the Hakka people actually live outside of China as well. They live in Indonesia, Singapore, Malaysia. So this area is actually 1 hour outside of Meizhou. This used to be a small village. Now they're building it up to be even like quite a big town. But the people here used to be very, very poor, right? Yeah, so all of the people here, their ancestors migrated and went on this river to go to down to these different countries. So currently they're rebuilding the sidewalk here and you can see they have a press where they're pressing these things into the concrete. So tapping down. So yeah, lots of work going on here. So yeah, I think this might eventually become some type of tourist site, right?
I think so, yeah.
It feels like they're really rebuilding this old town to become a bit more popular. And also it's really good for local employment too, because they're able to employ local people to help with this construction. So our driver, Mr. Lee here, is showing us the way. So we're going to visit the main port today to see where all the people got on the boat many, many years ago.
Right there.
Yeah, that's right.
I've never seen something like that before.
Yeah, especially in Nepal.
Yeah, everywhere around the world. I don't think they do that.
Yeah. So here guys in China, they keep their workers nice and cool. They've set up a fan so they don't get overheated. Hello. You can see here guys how local some of these places are. Ni hao. Oh wow. Wow, I'll try one. 谢谢。
会讲国语吗？要不要再来一个好吃吗？
Very tasty.
哎，谢谢，这我听懂了。
谢谢。
不要。
Bye bye.
How do you taste it like?
Really good. It was like a fried, I don't even know what it was. Some type of fried meat, I think. So guys, the locals here are so curious because you have to remember we're at an hour outside the city in just a small town.
I don't think any foreigner comes here.
No.
This is such a
Local place.
place,
Yeah. So that's why I wanted to come here today, guys, to show you a new experience and not just city life, right? But the local way. So guys, you know, sometimes our life gets so busy between work, travel, going to see family, eating, working out. We can sometimes barely even get time to sit down and have a proper talk to each other. And one minute we realize that we're traveling and doing something, then the next minute we realize, wait, what are we even doing?
Yeah.
Sometimes life can catch up on you, and that's why we've actually started using the app Paired. So essentially, it's a couples app made by relationship experts. So each morning once we roll out of bed, I have my coffee, Sophia has her tea. Sophia's usually half asleep. But we go into the Paired app and we start our daily activities. We start our quizzes, our questions, and we both do these on each of our phones, and this usually starts and sparks a conversation that can really lead into something more deeper and meaningful. And actually the questions on here are quite well structured as well. Sort of really gets us thinking about our relationship.
Yeah, and the quizzes are really fun.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. So the other day it asks, if you and Jack had one superpower to improve your relationship, what would it be and why? And my answer was to have telecommunication during family events, like we could talk to each other just like looking.
Like by using our mind.
Yeah.
That would actually be super helpful.
Yeah.
Mine was actually flying. When Sophia and I are going to different airports around the world on planes, it can be really annoying during layovers.
Yeah.
We're tired, we're grumpy at each other. But if Sophia and I could just fly through the sky like Superman and get to our destination, that would just be really a great superpower to have. It's cool because under one subscription, you can both be connected. You don't have to do two separate subscriptions. So when life gets really hectic, the Paired app can really bring you closer together and just remind you, hey, like, are you guys doing okay?
Yeah.
And just working on your relationship, because when your relationship's down, life is definitely down.
That's right.
So if you want to try out Paired and the premium version, you can use our link below for 25% off. They'll only bring the price to $29.99 USD for the entire year. Now back to the video. And the people here have such a beautiful view of the river here, guys. You want to go down to the river?
Yeah.
Yeah? What do you think so far of the little town?
I think it's beautiful.
It's beautiful, right?
Yeah.
People are really nice and friendly.
They're so curious.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so here we have a massive houseboat where people live on the water. So this might even be a houseboat or a restaurant, but the river looks really cool, guys. Really nice and healthy river. People live right here on the water, which would actually be quite scary during flood time when the river rises. I would not want to be in one of these houses when it's flooding. See guys, even in here there's some fish. I think they just swam away. That's always a good sign that the river is nice and healthy when there's fish in there. You can see here as well, they even have a measurement to show how high the water is. So if the water gets up this high, it's different measurements. And they also have these statues here. So what this shows is this mother and son, and then this father here, they're going down to the river to leave. And they've got their bags packed and they're leaving to go to a different country, maybe that be Malaysia or Indonesia or Singapore. And then here you have the workers coming up, which means that they're taking imports from Malaysia and all these other countries and they're taking it up into the city. So you have people leaving and you have people coming in. And guys, you can see here this hotel is the last destination before they go to Southeast Asia. So
much history in one place.
Yeah. So imagine this, you know, little family, they stay in a little room and this is their last night in China before they go.
Yeah.
Sad, right? You know guys, when we go to Nepal, we see a father or we see a son or a daughter. Oh gosh, I'm getting emotional because it is. And they leave Nepal and they don't come back for 5, 6, 7 years and they go and work overseas and they leave their family. And it's still happening, and every time we go to the airport we see that and we feel that. And just like this family here, you could only imagine what they went through. Yeah, you can even see, guys, another person up here maybe talking about the same thing. He has I don't know who this is, by the way, but yeah, I think that this spot here is quite famous. So this looks like a Chinese influencer talking about a similar thing to what we're talking about. So we're going to explore this town around here, and then also later on today we're going to a pomelo, the fruit. Pomelo, we'll put the fruit here, a farm. Hopefully going to pick some and also talk to the farmers there, so should be good. So guys, this is exactly what I was talking about. How to say it?
In Nepali.
In English? Pomelo. So this is a pomelo, guys, right here. So it's like a massive... Pomelo. Pomelo. I can't say it, I don't know. But this is a massive big fruit, and it's very similar to an orange, except it's yellow in color, and it tastes a little bit like an orange as well. Super interesting. Never seen this fruit before.
What is it?
Pomelo.
Okay.
Yeah. So here, guys, we're at the hotel, and you can see these are the old prices, the military and special personnel fee of charge to take the different people on the boat. Yeah, guys, so you can tell that this is a very local neighborhood right here, and even there's a tree growing out of the house right now. So these houses are super duper old and have lots of history, right? Like you can see here, this one, really old house as well. So a lot of the history is getting preserved here, and I think that's why they're redoing the road.
That looks cool. Look at that.
Oh yeah, they put a pomelo skin on the front of the door. You can see here, old house as well, and more old houses. And this is something that you just won't see on YouTube, guys.
Lots of people have already migrated from here. I think few people live here, right?
Anymore.
Like in these houses.
Yeah, I think most of these houses nowadays, guys, are quite empty. You can see here, this is one. This is a really old one just here. If you go in, guys, it's not that safe because the roof could just fall at any time. Okay, guys, so we just walked into a very local, off the street here, haircut place. Look at these old barber chairs, guys. This is from like 50 years ago, these chairs. Metal chairs. You just don't see these chairs anymore. You can see all the hair swept into the corner here. I'm just gonna get a quick trim, a little clean up. Just tell her just to make me look a bit more fresh. Are you nervous for me? This one? Okay. Wow. Oh, this seat's way more comfy, guys. That was such a hard metal seat. So I'm now on this other old seat. This is so cool. So much history here. Look at this. My mum used to be a hairdresser, and she probably doesn't even know these chairs. That's how old they are. And Kelly, how much does she charge?
20.
Oh, that's a pretty good price. So that's about $2.20, guys. Always make sure that you're getting your hair cut in the clean way, guys. Never trust them. You don't want to. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. You should always tell them. Make sure it's clean. So she's going to clean the clippers for me first with a little bit of alcohol. So yeah, wish me luck.
Good luck.
I don't think Sophia has any faith in this. Okay guys, so far so good. We won't bore you with all the hair cutting, but if things get interesting, we'll show you, but we'll show you the end result. So right now she's just thinning my hair, guys. We thought that they were normal scissors, and she put it to my scalp and cut it, and I'm like, but it's just hair thinning. Turned out to be more of a Chinese haircut than expected. Definitely a very local experience here, guys. She says she's been cutting hair for 30 years, but she's not that good. But it's okay. That's what you expect for $2.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I might have to get my hair fixed when I go to Shenzhen. Still, it's not too bad for $2.
So Jack is currently playing now.
Okay, done. Okay, 谢谢.
谢谢, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That was probably the worst haircut I've ever had in China, guys. I don't know what she was doing with my ears, and then we told her just cut on the top, and then she kept thinning it. Like 3 times we told her don't thin it, and then she kept cutting it.
I told you.
Yeah, I know. Sophia from the start didn't believe, but to be honest, I've been in some very bad looking haircut places, even in Nepal, as you guys know. And even there, they cut well. But they're very good at it in Nepal.
Yeah.
That's okay. And a lady just spat here right on the street.
Welcome to the land of pomelo.
So where are we?
At this mountain hilly area.
And you want to show us the trees?
Yeah, come with me. This is my brother. This is my sister. And here is my beautiful tree.
So these guys are the pomelo trees, what Major is so famous for, the famous pomelo fruit. Wow, and you can see how big it is. It's absolutely huge, and it grows on a big stalk like this.
We used to play football out of this in Nepal.
Did you really? Yeah, so they're like a big grapefruit. So for those of you who don't know, I actually used to pick cherries when I was younger. When I was about 12 years old, I used to pick cherries. Shout out to my friend Alex Walk. Well, his family still does own a cherry orchard, and I used to pick big buckets of cherries, and for every bucket I got about $10 per bucket. They call it a lug. As you can see, up here we have a beautiful big farm of all the pomelo trees, and all of these fruits will go all across the country and be sold in all different places, different cities in Chongqing, Beijing, Shanghai. They might even export some of these fruits to countries like Australia or even New Zealand. Who knows? But yeah, all of these fruits will get picked very soon. I think they're only a few weeks away from being ready.
I love this tree. It's so pleasant to look at, right?
Right, it's beautiful. We should plant one of these trees when we build our house.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah. Okay guys, so we're now going into the restaurant. Thank you. And this is actually a local restaurant, guys. So all of the vegetables, all of the chicken here is all local. I cannot wait to try this local food. We're out in between the farms, and there's all farms surrounding us. So we're gonna have local vegetables, we're gonna have local chicken, and heaps of different local food. So guys, we're just eating lunch, and then we saw the baby dog. Hello. Hi. Hi, puppy. Hi. Wow, he's happy. So we've already got our first dish here, guys. This is the rice soup in chicken, right?
Yeah.
Okay, wow. And this is local chicken?
Yes, local chicken.
Oh my gosh. Okay guys, so let's taste this. Cheers. So nice, goes right down the back of your throat. Really good. Okay guys, really interesting. So this is the family that owns the restaurant, and as you can see here, the son is actually in the military, which is super interesting. Here you can see that the restaurant has actually been featured on CCTV, which is one of the famous Chinese networks here. And then this is like something Cantonese Friendship Association with Canada, and they were all at this restaurant. So as you can see guys, this is the restaurant, the same restaurant that was in the photo. So now we're going to explore the garden. Mr. Lee knows this place very well. They have a big garden here, guys. So in here I can already see they've got some pumpkin growing, which is the pumpkin that we actually ate for lunch today. And they also have some corn here as well. I'll show you guys the corn. This is more some type of cucumber, I think. And then out the back here, this is where all of the magic happens. Oh my gosh. Oh, hi. Hello. Ducks. Oh my gosh. Ducks and geese. Guys, look at all of these ducks. Quack, quack, quack. Look at that one there, the white one. We've got all these other ducks here and geese. What they're actually doing is quite clever. The ducks sit on top of the water here, and they let them out to swim every now and then, but also their poo just falls in the water, and the fish inside will eat it. And look at these geese. These are so weird. I've never seen geese like that before. This is really cool. And they had a dog before, but I don't know where the dog went. You can see in here they've got chickens, fresh chickens, so they take all the feathers off here. That's what we ate just now. Here they've got turtles. Look at that eel in there, guys. Wow, so this farm has everything. All what we just ate literally comes from this farm.
Yeah.
Sophia's a bit scared. She's like, no, not the ducks. And here is another fruit tree. What do you think?
I've never seen a duck like that.
It's a geese.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why they're so big. I've never seen a geese like that either though. And here's the dog. Hi dog. We saw your puppy before. Bye. Puppy, you're so cute. Can we take you to Nepal, please? So cute. Ni hao. Ni hao. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Actually, this business is actually Mr. Lee's friend. So let's support Mr. Lee's friend and everyone come here to this restaurant. Right now they're just giving us some beautiful tea and then we'll head off. But really cool to see this business and also this naughty little dog here. We're now at someone's farm and we might be picking pomelo. Okay, 谢谢. Ni hao.
Ni hao.
Wow, look at his shed. So first things first, even though we just drank tea 10 minutes ago, we're drinking more tea because you can never have enough tea here in China. So we've came at a really good time, guys. The fruit is ready to be picked, which is really good. So we're going to pick the fruit and the farmer here is letting us pick the fruit.
We need to experience that.
Yes.
We might use it in the future.
Exactly. So we're now going with the farmer here to come and pick the pomelo. I still can't say it, guys. Let's just call it to pick the fruit. Okay, so here is the fruit. Amazing. Wow. Wow. And just like that, that's it. Wow, and why is the bag on it, Kelly?
Oh, some flies will eat
it. I thought so. Okay. Wow. So there we go. That's the pomelo once it's picked from the tree. How long until it's ready to eat?
8 months is ready.
In 8 months?
Yes.
Or 8 weeks?
8 months to grow like that.
No, I mean, once it's picked, when can we eat?
It right now.
Oh, you can eat it right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, wow. We are here with our Chinese farmer friend, and we are about to pick a pomelo, which is a fruit here. So we just twist and pull, right?
How much on it?
Sorry.
How much on it?
Oh, perfect.
Got it. Now we can unwrap it. And there we go.
Oh, wow.
Wow, very good.
Cheers.
Cheers. Wow, nice. Whoa. Skill. Okay, so right now he's grabbing a few and we're gonna taste some. Oh wow, here we go. Okay. Wow. So he's just peeling it back, guys, with his hands, and the smell is so good. Wow. Oh, this is a red one. So guys, this one is quite rare actually because it's red. Most of it is normally white or yellow, but this can be a nice red one here. Oh wow, look at that. You might think, Jack, why don't you just eat it like this? You can do that, but it'll be quite bitter. So what you actually have to do is you have to try and open it up and peel off all of this skin. See all this skin here, guys, this white skin? So we open this up and then there we have the goodness inside.
Thank you, Jesus.
Oh, and just like that, we have beautiful red pomelo right here. Wow, so good. And he wasn't wrong, this is ready to eat right now. Which is crazy because some fruit that you pick, you have to usually wait a few days, like bananas or like, you know, like that. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you very much.
So he was so kind to gift us some of these as well. Such a great experience, guys. It's probably one of the most local experiences I have done on a Chinese farm. And oh, by the way, guys, so we were asking him, does he earn all of his money from farming or does he do extra work? He actually does extra work. So in his time when he's not farming, he actually does all our renovations. So he renovates people's houses. How good is that? Okay guys, it is now the afternoon. We took a little bit of a rest.
Beautiful sunset here.
Beautiful sunset. We were just in this mall eating some pizza. So Chinese, I know. And now we're walking across this bridge into the park here. So there's like an overpass into the beautiful park. So let's go in and explore this park. So guys, I don't know if you can see here, but all of these dragonflies are eating the baby flies, the fruit flies or mosquitoes or something. And over here, they've got some workout machines. People are working out. Got people running down here. See, China really loves their parks. They put lots of, very good. They put lots of government investment into their parks right here on the river. We're gonna walk down across this bridge in a second and walk along. So you can see the sunset here is so beautiful. You've got Uncle here stretching his leg on the fence. And such a beautiful river here. Got some young guys riding their bike. Who says that Chinese people don't have fun? You know what I mean? Who says that? Ni hao. Hello. How are you?
I'm back.
Hello. What is your name?
刘子杰，叫我刘子健。
Nice.
My name is 吴志健。
Nice to meet you. This is my wife. This is my wife. She's from Nibor. Nibor.
Where are you from?
Australia. Whoa, yeah, Australia.
Bye.
Oh, bye. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye. So quickly to be interested, and then they're just like, okay, bye.
Wow.
Look at this, guys.
My picture, please.
I'll take your picture. Come here. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay guys, so as I was filming Sophia, all of the lights turned on, even on the bridge over here, along the wharf here as well.
Lucky, eh?
Yeah, very lucky. And you can see guys, this guy here has his own fishing rod and fishing rod holder. Ni hao. Wow. And he's just fishing. Different people out doing different things, and he's probably just thinking, why is the guy filming me? If you guys ever want to do vlogging, fear is what other people will think, then it won't work. Just like then, like you might think, oh my gosh, that was so awkward. How did you just film that guy like that? You just got to have confidence, and it takes so long to get there, and it takes a lot of time, a lot of practice. Like people say, Jack, how do you get confident talking to a camera? It just takes a lot of practice. Guys, this river just looks like absolute glass here. It's so beautiful. Hello, Mr. Lee. So what are we doing right now?
Boat ride.
So we're gonna go on this beautiful boat here. It's sort of like a houseboat, but I think there's a restaurant on there as well, and go for a river cruise up and down the river here. So we actually did a boat cruise like this in Chongqing.
It was pretty crowded and full on.
It was so busy.
But
There was
really
people all here, but now there's just only a few people.
Yeah.
This is why 4th tier cities in China are good, because they haven't became famous yet. Okay, we're now boarding the boat. Let's go.
Up or down?
Let's go
Down.
down, yeah.
Whatever that means, okay?
I think that means watch your head. Guys, care mate. Okay, let's sit down and look. Wow, beautiful windows, aren't they? So I'll show you guys upstairs. Oh wow, this is nice. So they have a whole little seating room here. And then, wow, look at the lights. So beautiful. Wow, so amazing. We are now going underneath the bridge. Wow, here we go. Whoa. Wow. Okay guys, we are going to have a nice relaxing evening now. We've been filming all day and very tired, so we'll just enjoy this view. But thank you guys so much for watching and being right beside us today as we explore the beautiful Meizhou. And this is our last video here. Yeah, so we hope that you've enjoyed this little mini series here in this 4th tier city in China. And as always guys,
Keep it real.
cheers.